guys, safe place. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Monday night. I want to talk about what we talked about in my meeting today. We read out of the Living Sober book, and we read chapter 9, eating or drinking something usually sweet. I want to touch on that topic because when I first read it, I read it at home by myself. I didn't really have nobody to bounce off of to tell me, what the chapter really meant. So the first time reading it, the only thing that I got out of it is substitute candy or sweets for alcohol. If you get that urge, use candy or snacks, sweet snacks. And it wasn't until today I'm sitting there talking. We're not talking, but I'm listening to everybody else in the meeting. And it just took one person to bring it up, and it made sense to me. Even though I knew alcohol has sugar in it, it turns into sugar once you drink it. It didn't dawn on me that the whole reason for me craving so much candy and sweets on the beginning part of my journey up until now was because my body was still craving it through the alcohol. I was feeding my body that every day, so I needed something to substitute that, and candy came into play because it's sweet. And this one older lady that was sitting beside me, she made a good point, and another older man that made a good point. They basically said, don't beat yourself up about it. If you're new to this and you find yourself eating a lot more sweets or putting on weight, don't sweat it. Focus on just being sober. So if that means you're eating more sweets, it's okay because you're staying away from that alcohol. You're not drinking anymore. You're doing something good. You can worry about that once you're they say a few months to a year into the program. Because then you're not beating yourself up. Because then you're in this routine that you know what to do. You know to call your sponsor on a daily. You know to call other people when you can't reach your sponsor. You know to go to meetings, as many meetings as you can, or as many meetings that you may need for yourself. I find that if I go to one meeting a day, I'm okay because then I come home and I read my literature. You read your literature. You find different things to do to keep you occupied throughout the day. And beating yourself up about gaining that weight is going to stress you out more to make you want to go back to drinking or drugging. You don't want to do that. You want to continue to do what you've been doing. She also pointed out to me that she was working for this company, this detox company, or rehab facility. It was a facility either way for you to come in and get clean. And in there, you couldn't drink coffee. You couldn't you couldn't have sweets. You couldn't, of course, you couldn't have any drugs or alcohol in the program as well. But it just didn't sit right with her that they were more focused on people eating sweets and drinking coffee than the main issue, which is their sobriety, getting them sober. That's their main issue for being in there. Coffee and candy or sweets are going to help you stay away from that. And then when you're fully in a year, then you go ahead. And then you go ahead and do that gym membership that you may want to do. She said she had a girl that she was sponsoring, and it wasn't even a first year. She was just constantly saying that she couldn't eat certain things because she was going to gain weight, and she was basically a gym rat, like some people call them. And she stressed herself out so much that unfortunately she died of alcoholism because she drank herself to death in her room. It's sad. Don't let anybody shame you for picking up those sweets. You're doing the right thing. Just be proud of yourself that you're not picking up that drink. That's the whole purpose of this program. Even if you're drinking more coffee, as I'm sitting here recording this, I have a cup of coffee and I picked up drinking coffee more. I've always been a coffee drinker, but I picked it up more since I've been sober. And I picked up eating candy more. And I'm okay with that. I don't care how anybody else feels about it. All I care is that I'm making myself proud, that I'm staying sober, and that's all that you as a person should be focused on, is that you're proud of yourself and that you're staying sober just for another day. Focus on that day. Don't overwhelm yourself by trying to focus on a whole year, a whole month, a whole week. Focus just 1 hour or 1 minute, whatever you have to break it down to, just to stay sober. But don't stress yourself out by saying, oh, I can't eat this, I can't eat that, because you will stress yourself out and get yourself back into a bigger hole. You're doing good. We're all doing good. We're all going to make it through this. We're all going to keep fighting. The point of my videos is to help and give tips and just be as open with you guys as I can to help me through my journey as well. I hope and I pray that I helped somebody today with this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We never know who we can help. Hit the post notification bell so that you get a notification every time I upload a new video. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Monday night. And remember, safe place. Bye.